All right, and we are live. Hey, YouTube world, what's going on? It's Jordan Davis, the passionate entrepreneur dedicated to helping creatives thrive. Hope you're having a good one. This is going to be episode 9, where I go into how and why I think and know discipline is a key to success. A very important step into success. So please, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like this video, and click the notification bell so you get all the notifications. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm getting a little better at it. But yeah, please, please make sure to subscribe. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into it. Um, so I put the mindset shift as one of my first tactics for thriving, because without the without your mental faculties pointed towards your goal, it's gonna be very hard to see it through to fruition, completion. You have to you have to have your mental strengths aligned to your goal and purpose. Um, and it's not that easy. It sounds easy. I'll just think about it. I'll just do it more when that little switch is life or death for some people, and also world changing for a lot of people. Um, so for me, my simple definition of discipline is something I don't want to do, but I do it anyway, perfectly, in a way that people would think I want to do it, like working out every day or praying. I like praying now, but prayer, meditation, exercise. Um, as you know, I work on my diet. I I will never tell people. Um, I don't give diet advice. I don't give dieting advice. I can give advice on meditation, business stuff, marketing, um, meditation, prayer, exercise. The stuff that I do, I can tell people to do. I'm personally struggle with my diet, so I need to develop some more discipline with my diet. But what I'm saying is, to me, it's something I don't like to do, but I'm doing it anyway, perfectly, um, consistently, efficiently. And a question I can ask you, I might be able to ask you. I don't know. Um, if you if you did more, if you did the thing you didn't want to do, would you have the stuff that you want? And I'm not talking about like, yeah, I think that's it. I tried. I had that question in my head earlier. Like, if you did the thing that you don't want to do, would your life improve? Um, and usually it's yes to me, from what I've seen. Is like a person that needs to do something. If they're not doing it, it's not gonna happen. And it sounds the way the way I'm explaining it doesn't produce the gravity to me on discipline. Discipline is a solid foundation. First off, motivation and inspiration come and go, and they're not belittled by discipline by any means. They're all pieces of the puzzle. Um, you Discipline is a foundation. How can I say this? Discipline is a foundation, and that would make motivation and inspiration building blocks. Yes. Oh, I did a analogy on the fly. Um, yeah, discipline would be the foundation for the building, and inspiration and motivation would be building blocks. I don't know. I don't know. I hope that was a good analogy. I hope that was a good analogy. Um, but yeah, they come and go. Sometimes you need a little bit of motivation to do something. Sometimes you need inspiration to do something. But if you have the discipline, it comes a lot easier. Best example I can say, the discipline that you have to keep a job. You don't want to go to work, but you go anyway. You do what you're supposed to do. You take your money and you pay your bills. You have a level of discipline to keep your job. Do you have the level of discipline that's needed to accomplish your goals? Is a good question. Or what do I need to do in order to accomplish my goals that I'm not doing? Would be a great way to phrase it. But yeah, more introspective, introspective questions, figuring out what exactly is holding you back. You might need some help. Um, it's not easy, but because we're talking about a life changing decision, like, okay, I'm going to start doing this and be successful and thrive and be happy. That's not a light switch. That's not a new shirt. These are significant changes that you're searching to make in your life. Don't miss the gravity or yeah, importance of it. Um, and while you're building, so building discipline comes in uh, little steps of consistency, not big. Like if you want a six pack, um, if you want a six pack, you're gonna have to do, you know, core work every day. No, I don't like that analogy. Uh, Meditation. Let's say you don't like meditating because you don't do it, and you hear everybody talk about it for years, but you don't do it. And then you try to do it, but you find out you can only meditate for 3 to 5 minutes before it's boring you, or you just don't see the purpose in it, or you get tired, or it feels like you've been doing it so long. Like you meditate for 3 minutes, and it feels like 10 minutes to you. Um, Having the discipline to continue will improve your range capacity for meditation. So if you're only doing 3 minutes a day, with discipline, it will improve. With discipline and consistency, doing this 3 minutes, you'll eventually buffer up to buffer. You'll be able to buffer up 5 minutes, and then you can look back and see the progress, how much time it took, how much effort, how much willpower it took for you to go from 3 minutes of doing something you don't like to 5 minutes of something you don't like. And then I would hope you'd figure out how to get from 5 minutes to 10 minutes of something you don't like to do, you know. And a lot of people don't have the discipline, but fortunately they can develop it. It's not a special muscle to only people. It's everybody has the discipline muscle, but not a lot of people use it. And we often, and I've been caught doing this. We marvel at the people that are disciplined, and we're like, wow, how can I? I used to instantly put myself out of contention. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. And before I started working out every day, I didn't want to. I thought I could just do like three a week or five a week or something. And then when I missed Wednesday, so I'm gonna do two workouts on Friday. And yeah, me personally, I wasn't able to develop discipline with the 3 day workout schedule. And when I hit the daily, everything changed. That's just me. And part of my building discipline, um, yeah, that might just be me. Um, and I want to implore y'all to start meditating. Um, and if you don't know how, I don't know how to meditate. Google it, research it, chat GPT, and follow the instructions. It's going to be very simple instructions. Do some research, because if you're not willing to do the research, you're probably not going to do it anyway. Um, or I need things explained to me. That's not how I learn. Well, how are you making it? You know? So if nobody explains it to you, you'll never know. That's pathetic to me. Well, that's just my learning style. Like, okay, whatever. I've gone through this with people. Um, I don't like treating people like they're children. Uh, Make sure you do the research and keep trying to meditate, keep practicing, go at it every day. Um, and it will help you develop the mindset shift that you need in order to accomplish and reach your goals. But it doesn't start until you start. Uh, it's easy to talk about it, and I did that for years. For 9 years, I talked about it. I didn't do it I didn't do it as much as I talked about it. And then 2018, I finally started doing doing it as much as I was talking about it. Sorry about that. But yeah, research and practice meditation. Don't even get super hyper focused on goals and stuff, because honestly, if you don't have the discipline to get there, if you were to get lucky and put in a better position, or put in that position, or achieve that goal without the discipline, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. That's like, imagine. No, I gotta stop trying to come up with analogies on the fly. I should probably like write them down or something. Um, or is that a simile? I think it was a simile. Um, it's it's a little it's a little complicated. Um, you want to. I gotta stop scratching. I'm scratching my face and stuff. I'll come back to it. Um, but you if you can focus every day doing something you don't like, and it benefits you, your life changes. If you can figure out what the thing that's stopping you and work on it every day, everything changes. And I've seen it. I've helped people, but you got to do the research on your own. Um, Otherwise, you're not. It's hard to act like you have the discipline, because when whatever is given to you or you achieve it, it will go away just as quick as you got it, because you don't have the discipline in order to keep it. The original example or metaphor, or whatever analogy I was going to try, was somebody that's fat, like a fat person, like a 400 pound person, 600 pound person, and overnight they get a six pack. Everything's they get blessed. Some magic, just magic, God, whatever, magic, God. They get a six pack. Do they have the discipline to keep it, or is it's gonna melt? It's gonna go away, right? Because they're not working out every day. It's not, you can't just get it and have it for life. You have to get it and maintain it. And that maintenance work requires mental and physical discipline. If you don't have it, even though you got a six pack, you will lose it. Not the best analogy. I'm still not happy with it. I tried, I searched in my head, and I still went for it, and it didn't come off right. I'm going to continue. Also, with your mindset shift, once you're able to meditate, pray um, on your goals and yourself, reverse engineer your goals as part of your mindset shift for developing discipline, so that you know what you're being, what the reward or what the goal for the discipline is. Doing I'm saving up, $40 a week so that at the end of the year I can get XYZ. I'm going to reach out to 20 people a day until I sell ABC. I'm going to talk to this many amount of people until I get a XYZ ABC, whatever it is. Reverse engineer exactly what you need um, to accomplish that goal. I want to be a world class painter. Okay, then it's in my life purpose. I was misguided, but now I'm gonna be a world class painter. Okay, what do you have to do? What do world class painters do? Um, Portfolio, published, contests, or galleries, whatever. You really gotta write out exactly what you need to do, um, and then knock it off one by one, whittle away at it. But that takes a lot of discipline, to go chip after chip after chip after your goal. It's not it's not like you got tired of things. You've been tired of it this whole time. You know, um, it's hard. It's hard work. Discipline. Oh, or maybe discipline is hard work, and that's why people avoid it. I think that's a simpler explanation. Discipline equals hard work, and that's why a lot of people don't have it. I like that. I like that. I think I'm gonna keep that one. Practice making the win-win situation uh, is something you don't want to do. Some people just accept win-lose situations or lose-lose situations. You do not. Whatever it is, you can turn it into a win-win. Dramatic example: when I lost my father, for years, I was just tore up about it, and it took me, what was that, three or 4 years before I could turn that into a win-win. And if you're probably listening to this, wonder, how do you turn your father passing into a win-win? It hurt. First off, when I say win-win, I didn't say happy, happy, happy. I didn't say happy, happy. I didn't say fun, fun. Win-win. Might be a small win and a small win. It might be a medium win and a small win. It could be two big wins, but make sure you find it. For after my dad passed, my win-win was um, one, he wasn't in pain anymore. He wasn't in pain. He had been in pain since he was 16, like chronic pains, 20 something surgeries. Hope so. His pain was gone. That was a win. And the other the other win was that even though he passed, I got I lost a father, but I got a guardian angel. I got an angel that day. So imagine if I'm beating myself up, um, I'm unable to find that win-win. I want y'all to understand that it's a mindset. It's a tool that you're in control of your mind. It wasn't easy. It took a while to create that win-win situation. But I'm telling you and assuring you, if I can make a win-win situation for my father passing, you can make a win-win situation for not reaching your goals yet. and then use that to leverage your path to building discipline towards the items, goals, activities that you need to do to thrive. All right. It's not. Yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, the win-win situation is clutch, because you might be having a bad day, and then you might, you know what? That's a reminder of why I'm not going to the wherever anymore. Um, God damn, I gotta mute my phone. There we go. Sorry about that. Um, I just lost track. Oh, win-win situation. It's not easy. It's hard, and it takes discipline, and it helps build discipline. To me, um, find a mentor and a therapist. I had a business. I've had two business mentors, and one therapist that I met in 2019, and she's been wonderful. Listens to me, but then that's her job. But you'd be surprised how many people don't listen to you. Like family, friends, loved ones. They hear you. I'm not saying they don't care about me. I'm saying, like, just the human norm is that they hear you and they care, and they understand, and they do a bunch. They're doing everything except listening to you. Uh, so yeah, it's very important to get a educated, neutral, non-biased third party to listen to your problems. And it doesn't have to be, if you don't like therapists or whatever, just find a neutral, knowledgeable third party. I used to work at a retirement home. I got a lot of therapy from those from the elders, and I always talk to my elders. Um, I think one of the this is a whole nother topic, but I think one of the disconnects and why we need so much therapy is because we don't go to our elders like other places, other people. We don't go to our elders like that. And I think if we did, we would have more non-biased, neutral third parties to listen and help us sort out stuff. But we don't. The village is not the same. Um, I think it's a good move, but you really need to get a therapist before you crash, before you burn out, before you melt down, before that, get the therapist, and just just let them have it, and have them figure out if you need help or not. Uh, just let them have it. Just let them have it. Just unload. It's their job. It's their job to unload. I mean, to listen to you vent. Especially if you're paying them. Um, anyway, yeah. Find a mentor, or therapist. Give yourself time um, for building discipline. It's not a light switch, like I said earlier. It's not. You know what? I'm gonna be disciplined now. It's not gonna. It's not. I'm gonna be disciplined now. No. Uh, it's not a light switch. It's a process, and incrementally build it. Take your time building discipline, and you'll see it, you're separating yourself from other people in your field, in your personal life, because you're disciplined. Some people can't do it. Some people can't. Some people are disciplined and they're the greatest people ever. Some people aren't disciplined and are the greatest people ever. But generally, disciplined people achieve their goals. Like, one of my favorite disciplined people is Floyd Mayweather, who I think he doesn't drink, and I think he works out. Like those type of people, like Floyd Mayweather, Kobe, God, rest in peace. Um, but those first in, last out, always putting their bodies or, temple or whatever it is, they're always putting that first, and they've been working on it so long. It's exactly what they need to get to reach their goals. And you you can't beat like a disciplined person is dangerous, y'all. Very dangerous. Um, Understand your failures. Understand that that's how you learn. That's part of growing. It's part of learning. Part of changing. But if you're not building discipline and you're not changing, it it'll seem, I guess, hard, or impossible. But yeah, understand fail. I've heard fail forward, and I forgot the other mantra or saying, but yeah, failing is very important. One of the best lessons I learned, and I'm almost done. I got a couple things, and I'm almost done. One of the best lessons I learned in growing up in Baltimore was to get rejected, or not to get rejected, but don't mind getting rejected by beautiful women. You you cannot mind that. If you want to be, if you really want a beautiful woman, you're gonna have to get rejected by some, probably a lot. Um, and not for any bad reason. They could just be taken. Like, don't think it's because of you. Um, but I learned, and some old heads taught me to go get rejected by that girl. Cause then it's like, okay, it's actually after like the first rejection like that, or the first two, your confidence goes up crazy. Confidence goes up super crazy. Cause then you're like, I just had this beautiful woman reject me. And then other people are like, shh, I don't see how you do it. But you're slowly working on the discipline needed to get that goal, to find that beautiful mate. I probably shouldn't give relationship advice. Let me shut up. Um, later, later, I'll give it relationship advice. I generally keep my stuff off the internet. Um, and speaking of that, understand failures, build discipline, and avoid drama by all means. Look, look, y'all. You don't need no drama. Drama is not this. They they sell it like in media and news and cartoons, um, TV, XYZ. They sell drama because people like it. I'm telling you, watching it is complete. You don't need no drama in your life. We're at an advent of technology and transportation. Humans are traveling. Pro- I don't know. I should probably talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson, but it seems like people are traveling at a crazy percentage more than we used to, 400 or 500 years ago. I mean, like a crazy amount. And in that traveling is drama. And I'm not talking about going to different countries. I mean, just going to the surrounding state or country next door. Um, you don't need any drama. Um, yeah, don't. I'm not saying don't travel, but don't needlessly um, do go into dangerous stuff, y'all. Look, I'm a parent too. I got a 7-year-old son. Um, don't be out there late at night, y'all. I There's nothing good for you out there. After, I'm not saying don't go to the club. I'm just saying like have a set, like wrap it up. Time to go. Like 11 to 12, you should like leave. Like I don't You don't need any drama in your life, and it's cool until you're part of it. So um, that takes discipline. Removing yourself from drama takes lots of discipline. And, and people will counter immediately, well, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of drama. Yeah, there is. There is. It's subjective. It could be a little bit of drama to you, but like world shattering to the other person. World shattering. It could be they could be so embarrassed, or they could be so this or so that, and you're like, it wasn't that bad, and they freak out. Um, it takes a lot of discipline to say, you know what, I'm gonna remove myself from this situation. You don't need anybody's permission. You're 100% control of yourself. You don't need no drama. Come on, everybody, say it with me. I don't need no drama. And you don't. It is that simple. All right, let's keep going. Doop doop doop. But yeah, the way we've changed travel and transportation is it's crazy, and people are getting into stuff that they don't need to be getting into. Like, what are you even here for? I'm from so and so. Like, what? Why are you here? I was with so and so, so I could so and so. And it's like, so why are y'all right here doing this? Oh, we just blah blah blah. Like, all right, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, y'all, for if I ranted. Um, last one on this page is stop fighting boredom. And again, takes lots of discipline, lots of practice, lots of building up your willpower to do it, to remove yourself from drama, to stop fighting boredom. If you're bored, that's a check mark of a bored day. That's it. Nah, today's boring. Check. Today was a boring day. That's it. Okay. Yep. Today was boring. Fighting that boredom, like, today's bored. I want to go do something. Um, to me, it's unhealthy. And if you notice, that person in the group never has it together. That friend in the group never has it together. Um, look, y'all. People will replace the boredom with drama, somebody else's drama, and it takes discipline. Again, discipline to allow yourself a boring day. Some people can't do that. Some people will act like something's gonna happen to them. They'll lie and I just can't do blah blah blah. You're lying. You can. You're lying for the sake of the conversation, so that you can push your narrative and be selfish and do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna stop you. Nobody cares, especially once you're older. Like, nobody cares. You wanna stay up late and like be late to work or something, or you you stayed out or you did whatever, then you oversleep taking your kid to school the next day. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. No matter how you put it, don't don't fight boredom. I say personally, embrace it. As an entrepreneur, as a creative artist, when you have a boring day, write it off. Don't change it. Don't fight it. It's actually a blessing. I don't think we're supposed to be traveling like the way we are. I think it's all, never mind. Um, I think staying home safely and working on your goals is more important than having fun. But it's hard to tell multiple generations of people, like, hey, building discipline to complete your goals is more important than going to a club, where you spend a lot of money on alcohol. And I guess, yeah, the fun thing is, I've been there. I went and had fun. I'm not gonna lie. But I think I wasted so much of my time. I wasted almost 2 years going to clubs from like 18 to 20 was just me being, all right, let's woo, let's change the what is this? What am I looking at? Yeah, let's change. Oh yeah, I'm changing the topic. That's what I'm doing. All right. Here's an example of how discipline um, helped me. Um, with my first wave of clients online, I did not want to do Ask Me Anythings. Um, I didn't want to. I didn't want to do Ask Me Anythings. Like in Facebook groups, you could either go live or just post the thread, ask me any of your digital marketing, which we call it. And people were asking, people were asking me a whole bunch of questions, and I'm answering all these questions and I'm going into like super detail because each one is a potential client. Um, so I'm doing this for like a week and I'm answering all these questions, and people are just, I'm guessing they're just running away with my solutions and strategies. And I'm like, I didn't have the system in place. This is before my system, my onboarding system was in place. And I'm like, how do I figure this out? It was driving me crazy. But I persisted. I didn't want to do it anymore. But I was like, you know what? Let me just keep doing these Ask Me Anythings. Let me just keep reaching out to these people. And then I started to get people. And I realized, like, oh, they're at a point right there. Because, see, I didn't understand that sales journey. But right then, when they respond to me, they've almost got their money out for me to help them. I thought it would take more to onboard digital marketing clients, but it's really just simple. They have a problem. I can help them fix it. Um, it's not too. It can get complicated. It's not too complicated though. But yeah. So I dug deep, kept doing the Ask Me Anythings, whittling away, and then soon enough, I built a system to onboard people. So now I know, hey, here's the answer to your question. Would you like to talk about it in detail? I would love to have you as a potential client. Are you interested in working with me? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever it was. And then they get a questionnaire. I get their email address. And it's a wrap. I send them a questionnaire and a link to schedule our first free consultation. And then they fill out the questionnaire. Then I'm reading it. I got some homework to do. Okay. Then I can do some research or whatever and make sure whenever we have the meeting, I'm able to get on their side. But more importantly, show I did my homework, show I care about them, and show I want their success. I don't want their money because as a marketer, my portfolio is based on my past successful clients. Um, that's just me personally. Um, and yeah, if I wouldn't have been able to get to that system, I wouldn't have had an onboarding system if I didn't have the discipline to keep whittling away at the plan, at the goal. Like, okay, keep talking to people, keep onboarding people, and then it's like, dang, I wish I knew. Um, like I wish I had more information. Then it was like questionnaire, dude. I wish I had a easy way to schedule the Zoom. Oh, Doom, Calendly. So then I'm using Zoom, Calendly, and just booking meetings from Ask Me Anythings, and which turn into DMs or I direct Facebook messages. Um, and yeah, whatever your goal is, you got to figure out. It's like stand up or like playing on the corner somewhere. Like if you want to play guitar on the corner, you might play on one corner and for 3 hours nothing happened. Do you give up or do you go to a different corner? Two people. To me, the disciplined person is like, let me try what happens on this corner, let me try what happens on this corner, this corner, this corner until I make it. And then you have people that corner didn't work. Man, this is stupid. I'm never doing this again. Lack of discipline. They don't want to do it because it didn't make them feel good. They convinced themselves they had just enough. They need to stop. You know, um, they didn't want to do it anymore. You can't make people do stuff they don't want to do. I learned that the hard way. Clients, even people that talk ambition, might be lazy. You never know until you put them in the, okay, here's the, what you call it, just need you to come to this meeting and make sure you get the work done and all this stuff. And they want the easy. They want easy. They don't want hard work. Um, I've met them. You know, some people run away from discipline. Don't. I'm telling you now, don't. You want to look better. You want to be in shape. Work out every day. Eat right. That's it. It's real simple, but it takes so much discipline to eat right and work out every day. I've been doing it for 5 years, and all I can do is work out every day and pray I don't eat too bad. And I'm slowly. I think if not this year, probably next year, I'll have my diet situated. I'm rambling. Oh, I'm talking about my diet. But yeah, diet and exercise is discipline, and it sounds easy. It sounds simple. Trust me, if it was, everybody be doing it. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, there's a mental mindset shift. Okay, yeah. Let me do it this way. Hold on. Oh. There's a mental mindset shift that you need in order to thrive. It's not easy, and it's directly involved with discipline around doing the things you don't want to do. So, whether it's meditating, exercising, eating right, finding your purpose, hitting goals, you need to take it upon yourself every day and treat that thing you don't want to do as a building block, as a stone towards your goal. A lot of people don't have discipline, so they don't have any stones, they don't have a foundation. Um, it's very important to build up your discipline, and you don't have to tell anybody. You could just work on it privately and see the results for yourself. Uh, I 100% I 100% implore people to motivate themselves, to inspire themselves, to find their purpose, and to work diligently on the goals in front of them. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. It will be the hardest thing you've ever done in most instances, but the reward is accomplishing and reaching a goal that you set for yourself, which could be priceless. It could be um, folding all your laundry. It could be a six pack. It could be hitting six figures. It could be hitting eight figures. Um, Whatever it is, you need to develop the discipline in order to make it happen. It's not going to happen without the discipline. It's not. It's not going to happen without the discipline. Stop waiting, hoping, wishing, praying. Like luck is not going to make it happen. And like I said earlier, if you don't have your mental faculties and the discipline in line, it's ultimately not going to last. I can promise you that. If you give a fat person a six pack, it's going to it's going to go away. They're going to lose it because they don't have the discipline. Some people, oh, I want a million. I wish I had $1 million. You give them $1 million, and they're in jail. They're in jail 3 years for that, for tax evasion. Like, what happened? You didn't pay the taxes on that year? Oh, I had already spent that money. So what did you spend? And they bought stuff. They didn't invest. They didn't diversify. And Uncle Sam came and knocked on the door. Um, Years later, like, hey, remember that 2 million you had? Yeah, you owe $750,000. Like, why? I don't. Oh my God, I didn't. Oh, because if you were financially disciplined, you would have known get a tax attorney. You would have known get an accountant. You would have known how to avoid certain loopholes. how to avoid certain loopholes, how to navigate certain loopholes. But it all starts with discipline. It is a key. Um, I'll say this last thing and I'll leave. Uh, my father instilled discipline into me because he knew he lacked it, and I instill it into my son as well. Um, and yeah, it's a profound impact. Making sure uh, your child has discipline. Because if you notice, you can't make sure your friend has discipline, right? If your friend doesn't have discipline, that's just your friend with bad discipline. Um, yeah, you can't change anybody's discipline unless you're like a mentor or coach or something. Generally, the people in your social circle, you can't influence their discipline. Generally, um, but yeah, my father put discipline as a big like exclamation point in my life, and I'm finally at third. Well, no, I've been saying it for a couple of years, but I'm finally seeing like clear as day. Like, wow, you have to have discipline to do stuff that you want to do. It takes no discipline to do somebody else's work, and it's crazy. But look, if you've made it this far in the video, please make sure to subscribe, drop a like. It helps the algorithm, and click the notification bell so that you get the next. Darn it! I'm gonna get. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Um, Thank you for. I love y'all. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Click the notification bell so you get all the notifications. That seems redundant. But yeah, I'm out of here. Make sure you work on your discipline. You know, do the stuff you don't want to do for the stuff that you need. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Love, peace, and chicken grease.